Amy.
And Lorraine.
And we're the Popex Sisters. So today, as you can tell from the title, this is kind of like our tips for university.
Yes, September is fast approaching.
Yeah.
And we've both been to uni, so we know what it's like when you're a fresher and you're trying to research and find out as much as you can before you go. And
because especially if you don't know anyone that's gone before, I feel like, who do you ask?
Yeah, and we both didn't for our uni.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know anyone that went to Kingston.
Yeah, because we went to different unis as well.
Shout out Kingston.
Different experiences.
Are you not going to shout out your uni?
Oh, no, because I'm still going there.
True. Confidential.
Sorry, Hans.
Stranger danger. Right.
First, make sure you write a list of things that you're going to need / use.
Yeah, so this could be stationery, it could be stuff for your home,
yeah,
bedding,
like kitchen stuff,
utensils,
yeah.
What else?
Because a lot of uni halls, especially if you're like staying in halls in your first year, which most people do, those beds are normally like a single or like a 3/4 bed.
Yeah, that's the smallest bed I've ever slept.
Yeah, so either get a double or a single duvet. Don't think, if you've had a bigger bed at home, don't think you can just bring that in because it won't fit.
And also, touching on that, I'd say bring things that'll help if you get a little bit homesick, because it's inevitable you might feel that way sometimes. So like take your favourite cushions or photos of your friends and family.
Like little fairy lights if you go.
But yeah, we'd be happy to do not fairy lights actually. Do you remember I took?
Did you?
It was banned in my halls of residence in case of fires. Like I took loads of candles and they got confiscated. But yours was a bit more lax.
So with kitchen utensils, I say you don't need to get a full set. If it's possible, just to get like a frying pan and then just like a bigger pan, because you end up buying those full sets so you've got like 3 pots and pans and everyone in your accommodation has 3 pots and pans and it just gets messy.
And don't be that person that doesn't have anything and uses everyone else's on the sly. Yeah, unless they're your friend. If they're your friend, you start sharing stuff, after a few months. But initially, if you're going to cook,
your stuff together. The second one, try to be as open-minded as possible, because you are going to meet different characters of life, different walks of life.
That was a really polite way of putting it. It's not in a negative way, but there are going to be people that just aren't your cup of tea, and you're going to be in a situation, whether it's a lecture, mutual friends, roommates. So yeah, just be open-minded. They're not going to be the same people as at home, so just everyone's got positive and negative traits. So just try and see the positive.
And just as there are people who you might not get along with, there are people who you're gonna love. Who are literally your people. I feel like, especially if you're from maybe like a smaller town or a smaller village, uni is such a big step.
It's a big jump,
and there are so many different cultures and religions and like sexuality people, ages, that it is quite a big broad difference to what you're used to.
I loved that. I was like, finally variety, because we'd come from like quite a small town. So I loved that, but yeah, I guess it could be quite overwhelming. So
I'm just saying, like, you are gonna come across people who you may not 100%. Have, and that is cool. But yeah, we've met. I was just like, I met like my soulmate in uni, but not like relationship.
I was thinking,
soulmate.
Who?
No, not my relationship.
Yeah,
like,
just
best friends.
friends. Yeah.
Do you want to say it? Oh,
be yourself. So by this we mean
be true to yourself.
Yeah, I feel like when you go to uni, especially me, I went at 18. You're really young, and of course you don't know fully who you're going to be yet, but just try to be as true to yourself as you can, especially because, touching on the point before, you're going to meet people that are different. Don't feel like you have to become them.
At the same time though, I feel like
you mean it's your chance to change?
It is. If, for example, you felt like your whole life you've been made to be someone who you're not, and now is your chance to be your true self. So still, I like that. Kind of, you know, the same vibe.
Thing, just 2 different sides of the coin. Like
if you want to dye your hair pink and you've never been allowed to dye your hair pink, dye it at uni, because that is your chance to just be truly you.
It is, without your parents and everyone watching.
So practice cooking before you go. I love cooking, so I always like cook with my parents, things like that. So that is, I already do that. But
and I'm the opposite. I do not like, I'm exposing myself now. Hopefully my future husband's not watching
but you had to practice before.
Yeah, I can cook. It's just, before I went to uni, I didn't know how to cook rice. I didn't know how to cook anything. So before I went, my mum, bless her, would like make every Sunday or Saturday, I would cook for the family. And if you're not a big cook, I'd advise doing that, because otherwise you're going to go to uni, you're going to blow your money on takeouts, like you're going to get overweight. Guilty.
I also feel like it's good chance, like before uni or before things like that, I feel like life hasn't made you be an adult. Life's not made you live by yourself, cook for yourself, things like that. Your parents, a lot of people, I think their parents, they're very parent dependent. So I feel like this is your time to like cook, learn what you like to taste, learn what you can cook.
Yeah,
like,
your parents might hate a certain food and you've never been able to have that.
Yeah.
90-10. Right, Google Maps the area. So by this we mean you could Google the distance from your accommodation to your campus. You could look around where you'll be staying.
Yeah, like looking where the nearest supermarket is,
pub,
or corner shop. Bars.
Bar shops.
Yeah.
Just because if you're like me, I'm very, before I go anywhere, I kind of Google Maps. Like whether it's a journey in my car or like a different town, and it just puts me at ease. So if that's your, if you're kind of like that and you're getting nervous about, you don't know anything about where you're going, I'd advise doing that. Just have a little look. It'll make you feel more familiar.
And I feel like in this day and age, you can literally find out so much about a place before you go.
You can literally go down the street.
You can go down, you can do that like street view. So if that's something that you'd feel anxious about, you want to know how far something is, gym, whatever. I think Google it before you go, 100%. And at least you get a rough idea. Obviously, when you're there, you have to like put 2 and 2 together. Like, wait, where was this? But at least you know how far away something is. If you can walk it, bus it, whatever.
Yes, because I do so much walking.
Have a look on Facebook for events or friends. Like, I don't know. You don't
I know what you mean. I did this before I went. So I think, did your accommodation have a Facebook group? So did mine. So I immediately got added to that, or added myself to that, and then you kind of just start asking who's in block, whatever, who's in flat, and you just make friends. Like, I met so many people that eventually added, or you know what I mean, became friends on Facebook with a lot of people that I eventually ended up meeting at uni. So
and I like got in contact with a few people in my flat.
You were quite good. I only found one person before, or 2.
No, I found like 3 people in my flat, so that was good to know who you're like. Obviously, from messaging, you can't really tell what the people are like.
Just a face.
But just a face to name. So when you go in, you can be like, oh, hello.
Hello. So, and also, not just, let's say if there's anyone watching that's not getting accommodation, you could find just generally groups. Because maybe your year, it might have freshers. 20.
Mine was like that.
20.
21. Don't need.
Wait, no, it's 2020. They're going in September. Freshers 2020. But Facebook is definitely good for that.
Especially like you said, you just get a kind of rough idea of who you're going to be seeing.
100%. It's just everything. We're just trying to give you tips that put your mind at ease, because it can be quite nerve-wracking as well as exciting.
Going into kind of like your kitchen, because normally in halls you share a kitchen, or like communal area, is the best thing you can do.
Especially on your first day, like when you get dropped off with your family or on your own. I remember, I'm just talking from personal experience, I remember you all leaving, like they took me out for lunch and they left, and I was just kind of like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. And I just was like, right, stop it. And I propped my door. I'd recommend doing that just because anyone can wave and like come into your room. And I went into the kitchen, which was we didn't have a lounge, that was our communal area, and I had 3 housemates already in there, and we just started talking because everyone's in the same boat. But if you just stay in your room with your door locked, there might be other people that are nervous to approach you.
And bear in mind, they don't actually know you. Like, even if you spoke on Facebook or whatever, these people don't know you. So if you are going like, hi guys, like pretending that you're confident, they don't know that up
and just start talking. Because I feel like with uni, it's kind of what you touched on, where it's like the first time that you're really independent. No one's gonna, they might, but it's up to you to do a lot of things, you know? You've got to be the confident one and just break the ice, and then 100%. After that, I'm sure they'll be your friends and it'll become easier. But that first day is a bit like,
nerve-wracking. With me, I was really hungover, so I literally dropped my stuff in.
Shocker.
We don't live too far away from where my uni is. I dropped all my stuff and then I was like, okay guys, like, hi, my name's Amy, like, see you tomorrow. And I literally came the next day.
They were like, what the hell, why isn't she staying here?
I know, but I was just like being sick. Sorry.
Oh my god, I'm just like reliving my uni days right now. I'm like, oh, that was cute. Okay, so we're gonna hit 2 different types of people here. This applies to 2. So if you're a night out person, we recommend clubbing. Go out on the student night. Figure out when they are. Figure out when everyone, if people are like, oh, there's a house party tomorrow, or we're going out, just tag along with them. They may not become your friends for life,
but you might meet people who are your friends.
That's definitely how I met all of my friends. Like the majority was like through nights out. Other side, if you're
more of an introvert and clubbing is not for you, which it isn't for a lot of people, we definitely suggest going to the fresh affairs, which happen during normally like the first
month.
Month.
Yeah, maybe the
uni,
second week of
keeping
uni.
like an eye out, just to check when it is, and then go, because mine was like 2 days. I think they did a fresh for 2 days. I didn't go, sorry.
Did you not? I went, but I made the mistake. Don't feel pressured to sign up for everything.
Yeah. Because
I signed up for loads of stuff, and then it was like, Lorraine, you're not really gonna go to all this. But if that's you, it's a perfect, people are lovely. The people at the Freshers Fair, they are almost begging for you to join their societies or their sports clubs or whatever. So yeah, it's another way to network, especially in your first few months. It can be quite lonely, so I just advise putting yourself out there, and then after that you can decide what you do and don't want to partake in. And
I feel like it just gets you a feel of, because obviously if you like something and other people like it, at least you've got one thing in common then.
True,
you know?
I love that.
At least you can talk about something, and then you can start to find your people, and I prefer talking to them, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so
your first year in uni is the most chilled, I'd say.
Yeah. So by this we mean, we're not taking away that there's a lot of work.
It is hard.
But in terms of second year, third year, I don't know if you'll be doing more than that. They're more intense. Yeah. And first year, it's not that it doesn't count, but it's kind of, there's a reason you're called freshers. It's the time that you can let your hair down. Obviously, work hard, get your grades. You don't want to fluke, but enjoy yourself.
Have fun, yeah.
I've seen people, especially I knew on my course, that didn't really have as much fun in freshers. They kind of focused on the academic side, and I know that's why we're all going to uni, but it gets harder after that. So I was really glad that I blew off the steam, went out a lot, had my fun. So then second year and third year I took it a bit more seriously. I did still go out more.
Yeah, first year is like less pressure, the least pressure of all the years, I'd say. Just have fun. And as well, like we just said, you're meeting new people. Yeah. Like, this is like starting reception, when you're little and you're in your first year of school and you don't know anybody. Like, this is your time to make friends and have fun before the shit hits the fan. Yes.
I'm with
pressure
you.
Comes on you.
100%. Have some fun.
Level it up.
You're in uni. Woo! So, next step or advice, try to budget.
Yeah, so in UK, I'm not sure how it is in other countries, but you can get a student loan, depending on, well, I think everyone gets a student loan.
There's a tuition fee loan, and then there's a maintenance loan. So tuition fee is to go straight to the uni. Yeah. And then there's the loan that's for living. Yeah, so depending on your parents' salary, depends on how much you get. So you can get more if, for example, your parents earn less, but the opposite is if your parents earn more. And we've met people both ends of the spectrum. I've had friends that got the biggest amount, and I've had friends that didn't get any. Well, they got something, but it was not enough.
And that's about it.
So we'd advise just try to budget. If you haven't been dealt the greatest card in terms of the loan, think about getting a job. Yeah. Most people work at uni. I worked through uni at different jobs.
Or try your hardest to maybe get a job now, so then you've got money in the bank.
Oh, like a summer job. Yeah. Okay,
I think that's also an option.
And a Christmas job.
And Christmas temp.
Yeah, and with uni towns, there's always jobs going.
100%, whether that's in like cafes or supermarkets or retail.
I know so many people that work at supermarkets. They're always eager. Retail. Just kind of those sectors, and restaurants.
And I feel like when you're in towns, they know that so many students want that need jobs actually.
They're not going to be as harsh with CVs as maybe
your hometown.
Because I found in my hometown it's a bit hard, but then the minute I got to uni, people are just like
constantly coming in and out. People are like, oh yeah, I can do this, oh no I can't.
As long as you're like a nice person, they're quite happy to sign you up. So
that is an option.
Okay, this one's kind of an important one.
More of a serious tone.
Take care of yourself mentally, please.
Because I think for ages, like we said, you are by yourself. Even though you might make friends, at the end of the day, when you're going to sleep at night, you're on your own. And I think a lot of the time you can get in your head sometimes.
I think uni, this isn't to scare anyone, it's just realistic. It can be lonely at times, like you said. You're on your own. They're your friends, but you might miss your family, you might miss your friends from home. They might be doing their own things, so you're less in contact with them. Just, what's the word for stick it out? Eventually you'll look back, and I'm sure
a bad day only lasts for one day.
And I had in my uni, I remember, because I was a freshers angel, and that's when in your like second and third year you can volunteer to help out at the freshers fair, like make people feel comfortable, guide them. And I remember them telling us that with not just specifically our uni, but there'd been like some study that said a lot of freshers, a high percentage, do drop out of just like loneliness. It's not even the course, and I thought that is so sad. So just figure out what makes you happy and do it. And like you said, it's not going to last that long. There's so many amazing people, so even if in your first few months you don't find your tribe, don't worry.
Because I spoke to a girl in the supermarket the other day. She was like the one scanning my things, and she was like, I've still not, she's like had her first year, she was like, I've still not found my people, like I've got friends, and I still find, she was like, second year I will. And that is the that's how you should feel, like even if you might not like find your perfect people in the first year, you've got 3 years or 4 in some cases. Just don't worry.
And if it's not what you thought it was going to be, that's normal. Like I had a whole other conception of what I do and the friends I'd make, and it was different, and I still had an amazing time. There's no rules.
Me and Lorraine had such different uni experiences.
Yeah, we did.
So I feel like just roll with it, because you can't, even though your friend or your cousin or your sister or your brother might have a story, don't think that yours is going to be the exact same, and that you're having a bad time because yours wasn't carbon copy of them. It's just life. It is life. But congrats if you're watching this and you've got into uni. You're gonna love it, hopefully. Yeah, you are. And don't forget why you're there. Get that degree, girl. Exactly. Or boy. Honeys, get your degree. Get that coin. Live your best life. Just imagine yourself at graduation. Okay, thank you for listening.
We hope this helped.
I hope we did, you know. Hopefully our experiences have...
We tried to go for a different approach, because I know a lot of people probably provided lists of what you should take and stuff, and we could do a video on that. But we just went for things that maybe people don't touch on from our experience. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Bye.